Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. I was suitably pessimistic in the middle of this run, and I've been rewarded with amazingness. I forgot I had a third swipe. That's probably why I'm doing so well. It's not that I have 2 swipes, I have 3 swipes and 2 Savage Combatants, which is, frankly, insanity. And 2 marks. My deck doesn't make very good use of the marks, which are otherwise a super amazing card too, but whatever, 7 wins already. I'm gonna see if we can scrounge out any more wins, because when things go right for this deck, it's amazing. Like, just the advantage you get from a properly executed swipe. Actually, you don't have to do much with swipe. A properly used, like, Savage Combatant, you can get tremendous value out of that. I have that weird, like, 3/3 who becomes a 5/5 for no reason combo. That thing's awesome. And then I have, as a backup, the Jade thing, whereas if I can just draw out the game and stall it out a lot, I have a reasonable chance to overcome people in the late game. If their deck was more rush-based, and I somehow survive into the late game, I should eventually overcome them if they run out of steam. I can cast. I'm probably going to have to coin one of those out on turn 2. Coin. Do you want to save the Savage Combatant in my starting hand? I don't think so. I've got lots of good stuff in that slot. Let's try and draw more cheap stuff, have more options. That's some options! I'll take that. Okay, I've got the coin, obviously. What are you doing turn 1? Okay. So if you get a weapon, that's annoying. If you don't, I will kick his ass. I could play this, or I could coin out Mickey Mouse. I'm just going to play this. If he gets a weapon, he's going to kill my thing, and his guy will be bigger anyway, so let's just kind of know me. That's not a battle cry, that's continuous. Okay, so it means that when his weapon gets used up, he shrinks. But it also means that it's not a battle cry, so it's much more flexible in the timing. You could play him first on turn 1, obviously, and then turn 2, play weapon, kill everything. He's pretty good. He's not my kind of guy necessarily, but he can definitely work out. Okay, random +1/+1 to a random beast in hand. I got the mark! I got the mark! Mark. So I want to play this and draw a card. But that guy will actually kill my guy if I kill either one of those, the other one is going to finish him off. Which sucks. I'm going to actually hang on to this. I think I'm better off coining out this idiot. Kill that. My guy's still technically alive. It's so painful not to play the mark on the beast. The mark of the beast. He's exactly the beast that the mark is intended for. And I got it at the right time, but it's not going to work out that well. If I had gone first, it's hard to imagine any circumstance where I wouldn't have played this on him. But because my opponent was going second and had out most stuff. More stuff. Yeah. Shooting me, but what are you killing? You're not killing anything. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay. So we make my bird a 4/3. Then we trade this guy. Bird becomes a 5/4. Kills that. Oh, he might still die. I think I do that and then do the damage.
I wonder.
See what I draw. I should probably be killing off the minions in play, but I don't know. That thing's got a 50-50 chance to kill my bird. So I don't want to lose the damage and then lose the bird. If I did the damage first and then my opponent trades and gets lucky and kills the bird, that's actually not so bad. I got 5 damage out of it. What are you going to do? The fact that you shot me last turn, like you did not have very good stuff in there, although maybe that means you have more late game stuff. I don't know. Ah, too slow. The trick is I don't want to cut it instantly when it comes out, and if you just click repeatedly, it's easy to do that. Like that. So it's trying to get that balance where I get some air time, but then also get it. Yay! It's an easy balance. You are having a hard time deciding. That 50-50 chance is actually, it makes for very hard decisions. Because you don't know the effect of your actions, and like, what do you decide on if you don't know the effect of your actions? But you've got to do something quick or you're going to run into problems. You're going to run into problems. I could swipe your guy. I'm not going to swipe your guy. I could play him, and it would be relatively efficient. Like, that's what I want to do. But I think I'm better off, actually, if I heal this guy. Play this. Yeah, heal him. He's going to end up surviving at 1 health, even if that hits him. So that's what I'm going to do. Wait a second. No, I'm not. This will be a 5-5. Screw you, guy who's, like, already quit or something and, like, walk away from keyboard. Now you're running out of time, and I have a giant army of destruction. Okay. Now you can kill one. You really want to kill one of my guys. You don't want to try and go for face. Going for face would be a terrible, terrible mistake. I'm just warning you. You can't hear, but it would be a mistake. Okay. Because I would have swiped your guy so fast, so hard. Yeah. Alright. I think I'm probably still swiping, because I do how much damage if I just... Because your guy would kill him, so that's not great. If I swipe, they're getting at the same time, so this guy's actually not giving his bonus to anything. Bird's going all the way. Bird's going all the way until phase 2 when I start trying to whip out, I don't know, Jades or something. Although it's getting a little late in the game for this guy. I haven't had a great opportunity to use his healing to kill something and then get extra value out of Super Bird. But Super Bird's actually a 5-5 if it gets, if I have the opportunity to heal it. That sounded like a very frustrated, like, even though it's the same, like, sound file, that sounds very frustrating. Frustrated, I should say. Okay. That's a bunch of guys. Come on, another swipe. Another swipe would have ruined his day, but that's okay. Takes a lot of mana to do the cloth thing. Like, I could... Okay, first off, do I have lethal damage? I can hit for 5, 6, 7, 8. Nowhere near lethal. Okay. I want to do this so that I kill that thing and my guy survives. I could claw and kung fu, and then trade her, and that kills this thing, which is a threat. At that point, my opponent is basically completely out of steam. I only have 3 mana left, but I could heal myself, and yeah, that's fine.
For the wild, for the wild.
I can't stop him from having a beast alive, so I'm not even going to try. Healing this for 1 doesn't seem as good as healing me for 3, even though I have lots of life right now. You never know. Elec, this is an important joust. And I won it. I have a lot of these guys left in my deck. So you didn't get the extra card, now you've got... Oh, you can discover something else. You can still discover something amazing and stay in the game, but it's pretty rough. Currently, you literally can't kill any of my minions, and I would hit you for 8 and then Kung Fu and win. So, that looks a lot like game over, unless you got something with taunt that costs 3 or less. Did you get the ape? You did. Because you needed to get the 1/4 taunt ape, or it's game over. And I win.
Well fought, I can see.
Super Bird goes all the way! He shouldn't have been so aggressive with that bat, I don't think. I think he... The 50-50 chance sucks, though. I don't ever want to be in a position where I'm reliant on a 50-50 chance for my move to not suck. And that's what happened there. When he had the 3-2 bat, and I had the 5-4 bird. If his bat attacked the bird, and then his death rattle did 1 damage to the bird, and not to me, then that was a great move, and he's much better off. But if that did the 1 damage to me and he didn't have a way to finish it, leaving the bird out there as a 5/1, then he wasted his resource, accomplished virtually nothing, certainly nothing in the short term. I can't keep either of these because I don't even have the coin. I need to get more minions I can play. I got either one of those back or the third one because I have 3 swipes in my goddamn deck. This is actually not too bad though. 8 wins. It's gonna get rough though. The opponents now have got to have crazy stuff. This deck can do it if I get really good combos and stuff like that. But
The light protects me.
It's obviously more reliable than I gave it credit for because it has pulled out one of the right combos to win the game 8 times now. But a lot of those 8 times it's been like some strong combo to win the game. But I don't feel like the deck is super reliable.
I fight.
I don't have much to do this turn. I gained 1 armor. Now my bubble trooper here can take out that wolf if the wolf does anything. So it won't. It's going to wait around until it can kill me and annoy me. Kill something of mine and annoy me greatly. This can come out as a 2/5 though, which is pretty good. You did attack with that, allowing me to kill it with a bubble. That surprises me greatly, but okay.
Bathe in flames.
2/5. I will accept your trade of half of my minion for your whole minion, and 2 damage. Okay. I didn't verbally balance that equation very well, but you know what I meant. I took 2 damage, it cost me half of a 1-cost minion, and it cost you an entire minion. Seems like a fair trade.
Let me think.
If your Trog kills my 1/1, then my Phoenix, Druid, whatever thing can finish it off, in theory. So early Murloc Knight. Okay, well, I've got to take time out I wanted to play a Intrepid Reporter or something, but I do have to take time out to kill early Murloc Knight. Oh, I did that in the wrong order. I should have killed that first. I was kind of still thinking about whether I cared enough to kill the Trog. I obviously should have killed the Trog first, because I'd have an extra hit point. So that was poor. But on the other hand, I swiped away one of the strongest, commons that the Paladin could whip out. No Murloc Knight generating free card advantage for you. Oh, that's so annoying, because again, I should have had an extra hit point on this guy. It's totally my fault. You don't get the extra durability, because jousting sucks. You make a 1/1, which is actually not a terribly terrifying turn of events. Okay, I'll get an extra beast there, but we're going to try and get out the Daring Reporter, even though my opponent is only 1 damage short of killing her this turn. Big difference between 1 and 0, though. He does need to use something to kill her, other than just taking 4 damage and losing his 1/1 and his weapon use. I don't doubt that she's dead. Yeah, okay. Damn it. That's one of the more efficient somethings he could use. He still has to take the 4 damage and trade a whole bunch of stuff, so could have been worse, but boo. You still got a 1-cost card in your hand? You used your coin already, right?
I am ready.
I was gonna say it's not worth swiping. Now it almost seems worth swiping, but no, I'm not swiping that because I can just
Unleash the beast.
yeah, what he said.
First, for the wild.
Alright. So, can he generate 2 extra damage to take out my beast guy? Probably. And if he does, then things aren't looking so good. Because we're evened out on cards. Right now I have a significant advantage with this guy. If he dies, then I really don't have any advantage.
Let me
Opponent has 6 mana and just as many cards as I have, plus the 1 because it's his turn. Again, on my turn, if he did nothing, I would have 4 cards. So, it's the same. But, yeah. If he doesn't have a way to finish him off directly, then it starts looking annoying. If he has a good solid 6-cost minion, then fine. I get to do a little bit of damage and stuff like that, but overall, he's not doing too bad.
None of your business.
Be it. God damn it, how many secrets you got? one secret. It could have been worse. I could mark this guy. I don't know what's going to happen when he attacks, though. Actually, not that much, because I could swipe and Kung Fu that I'm not marking, but... see what happens when I attack. Nothing. So probably one of those guys is going to come back. Which is too bad. I'm going to take a lot of damage if I go with the Kung Fu plus swipe to kill him, but I just attacked with him, so that's kind of... The option is either let him be out there or not, so... I can still mark this guy later. Alright. Actually, if I do this, then I'm killing the small one first, so if you have a res or avenge or something... Actually, avenge would have been bad. But it wasn't an avenge, so okay. I don't know what crummy secret you have. It's not an eye for an eye. It's not an avenge. It's not a resurrection or whatever that thing is. It may be the +1/+1 secret, because he had nothing alive at the beginning of his turn, so it wouldn't trigger. Ow. It's unfortunate. I'm hoping he can't do too much else.
No.
That's fine. I'm low enough in health that I don't mind that too much. My plans are somewhat long-termish. Celestial Dreamer. I can't quite get big enough for her. Let's see what I draw. It's the reduced to health to one thing. Okay. Alright, well that's a crap secret. I'll do this anyway, it's fine. Okay, now I'm annoyed. Because I'm 1 mana short of being able to do this and then get her huge. And also, because of the reduced hit points on him, he's not going to fare as well if I just mark him again. I probably won't have another beast, though. I think I'm just going to mark him again. My opponent has to take the damage to kill him with the sword. Jade Behemoth, that'll be good for next turn.
For the wild.
Kind of a waste of the marky stuff, but eh. The card advantage, the fact that those +2/+2s were free, if this guy does anything, if my opponent has to kill him with a sword so it does damage, then it'll be worth it. If he gets blown up with a cheap spell or something like that, then it actually probably won't have been worth using the marks that way, and I maybe should have used my turn for something else. Like, if you just hit him with this, and then Hammer of Justice him... No, okay. Opponent took the damage, it was worth using the marks that way. Now, what are you actually doing with your mana? That's fine. I'm okay with that trade. I don't think I was going to finish you off immediately. I need to get into Jade mode.
Nothing scares
I
me.
need you to not play a bunch of
Except
really
mine.
huge minions. Hoping your deck doesn't have good late game. Okay. I'm going to play something first to trigger that. Yeah, because he only got one secret from the Paladin, so that's another copy of the same secret. What the... Okay. Well, we're going to eat it with this. Wait, I got confused then. What was the secret again? Somehow I got thinking that it was the, like, reduced health to one thing. That was like a previous game previously that I got confused, but I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever. What secret was it? Went off. She did trigger the secret. Now it's too far back, and I really wish you could scroll back the record. What the hell? It wasn't to bring guy back at 1 health thing, because that would have made an immediate impact. Wasn't the Crusade. +1/+1. Wasn't reduce the thing I cast to 1 health. Like, this wasn't a total waste. I just would have Kung Fu'd one of those guys.
None may steal us.
Oh, that's annoying. Oh. It's going to be annoying again. You're going to change your 1/1 into a 3/3?
None may steal us.
You're going to grow her, and then bubble up something. Hey, it worked out the way you wanted. Volcanic Lumberer, he's pretty big.
Of course.
Am I just confusing a secret thing with a completely different game? I'm very confused now. but that's okay. So that means I can play him. I can play him and then Kung Fu off the bubble. I can also play him. Yeah, no, let's play him. I am going to take the damage to get rid of your bubble, though, just in case you have any shenanigans planned. Because if this guy explodes mysteriously, and then this kills him, then I can use Kung Fu again and finish her off.
Reinforcements requested.
Okay. You actually have a mech to give him a bubble. That's very annoying.
Reporting for duty.
Surprising. However, I'm going to do a whole lot of damage to you. But then you aren't going to be able to... Oh, that was messed up. I am 1 damage short of being able to kill my opponent this turn. But if he's able to get a thing... He's probably not able to rebubble that guy, but I got to take out the bubble somehow. Do I just hit my opponent for 10, then Kung Fu this to get rid of the bubble? That will also get rid of him. That'll leave him as a 7/3. Then I can cast stuff afterwards. Okay, well, I have just explained what the plan is now.
For the wild.
I could play this and get the golem, but I'll save that in case I need the taunt later. Bigness. Smallness. But smallness that's big enough to kill my opponent. And I believe that's game.
The victory is yours.
Woo! Okay. That means we're up to 9 wins. You have 2 losses. It's definitely sudden death. So I'm not in, like, absolutely perfect position here. But next video is going to be the last one in this arena run, because if we keep going until I either get 1 loss or 3 more wins. 3 more wins would be a maximum arena run of 12 wins. Getting the maximum prize. We'll see how close I can get to doing that next time. If you enjoyed this, please click the like button, or on your touchscreen, please lick the like button. Warning, licking the touchscreen is not recommended. And check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/demonac.